A Haunted Mask 2, Chapter 4. I swallowed hard. My knees started to buckle. Carly Beth's head stared at me from the grass. Sabrina's shrieks rang in my ears, and then I heard soft laughter. Laughter from inside Carly Beth's jacket. I saw a clump of brown hair poke up through the raised collar, and then Carly Beth's laughing face shot up through the jacket. Sabrina stopped crying and started to laugh. Gotcha! Carly Beth cried, and Sabrina fell all over. She and Sabrina were laughing like lunatics. Oh wow! A Chuck groaned. My knees were still shaking. I don't think I could take a breath the whole time. I bent down and picked up Carly Beth's head. Some kind of dummy head. A sculpture. I guess I wrote it between my hands. It was amazing. It looked just like her. It's a plaster of Paris, Carly Beth exclaimed, and grabbing away from me. My mom made it, but it looks so real looking. I choked out. She grinned. Mom is getting pretty good. She kept doing my head over and over. This is one of her best. It's okay, but it didn't fool us. Yeah, we knew it was fake, Chuck said. I quickly agreed, but my voice cracked when I said it. I was still kind of shocked. Sabrina shook her head. Her black ponytail waved back behind her. Sabrina is very tall, taller than me and Chuck. Chuck is a shrimp. Carly Beth is a shrimp. She only come to Sabrina's shoulder. You should have seen the look on your faces. I thought your heads were going to fall. The two girls hugged each other and had another good laugh. We saw you a mile away, Carly Beth said, twirling the head around her hands. Lucky I brought this head to show off in art class today. So I pulled my jacket over my head, and Sabrina tucked the plaster her head into my collar. You guys scare pretty easy. We weren't scared. Really, Chuck insisted. We were just playing along. I wanted to change the subject. The girl would talk all day and not about how dumb Chuck and I were. But if we let them, I didn't want to let them. The rain kept pattering down, blown by the gusting wind. I shivered. We were all getting pretty wet. Carly Beth, you know that mask you wore last Halloween? Where'd you get it? I asked. I tried to sound casual. I didn't want her to think it was a big deal. She hugged her head against the front of her jacket. Huh? What mask? I groaned. She's such a jerk sometimes. Remember that really scary mask you had last Halloween? Where did you get it? Sabrina and I glanced, and Carly Beth said, and I don't remember. Give me a break. I go, no, really? You remember you, Chuck told her. You just don't want to tell. I knew when Carly Beth didn't want to tell. She was probably planning to get another truly terrifying mask at the same Halloween store for this Halloween. She wanted to be the scariest kid in town. She didn't want me to be too scary. I turned to Sabrina. Do you know where she bought the mask? She made a zipper motion over her lips. I'm not telling Steve. You don't want to know, Carly Beth declared, still hugging the head. That mask was too frightening. You just want to be scarier than me, I replied. But I need a really scary mask this year, Carly Beth. There are some kids I want to scare. And I'm serious, Steve, Carly Beth interrupted. There was something totally weird about the mask. It wasn't just a mask. It came alive. It jumped down on my head, and I couldn't get it off. The mask was haunted or something. Ha ha, I said, rolling my eyes. She's telling the truth, Sabrina cried, narrating, and her dark eyes at me. The mask was evil, Carly Beth continued. It started giving me orders. It started talking all by itself and in a horrible, harsh growl. I couldn't control it, and I couldn't get it off. It was attached to my head, and I was so scared. Oh, wow. I was so scared. Oh, wow, Chuck murmured, shaking his head. You got a good imagination, Carly Beth. Yeah, good story. Yeah, I agree. Save it for English class. But it's the truth, Carly Beth cried. You don't want me to be scary, I grumbled. But I need a good scary mask like that one. And come on, I begged. Tell us, Chuck said. Tell, I repeated, trying to sound tough. No way, Carly Beth lied, shaking her fake round little head. Let's get home. It's getting really rain. It's really raining tonight. Not till you tell, I cried, stepping in front of her to cross her path. Grab the head, Chuck cried. I grabbed the last egg from Claudette's hands. Give it back, she shrieked. She swatted at, but I swung it from her reach. Then I tossed it to Chuck. Like he backed away. Sabrina chased after him. And give that back to her. We'll give it back to you when you tell us where you bought the mask, I told Claudette. No way, she cried. Chuck tossed the head at me. Claudette made a wild grab for it, but I caught it and heaved it to Chuck. Give it back, come on, Claudette cried, running after Chuck. My mom made that. If it gets messed up, she'll kill me. Then tell us where you bought the mask, I insisted. Chuck tossed the head to me. Sabrina jumped up and batted for it. She made a wild drive for it, but I guess I got there first. I picked it up from the grass and I heaved it back up. Stop it! Give it back! But both girls were screaming angrily, but Chuck and I, they kept our game of keep away. Claudette made a fantastic leap for the head and fell on her stomach grass. When she stood up from the jacket, jeans were soaked and she had on her grass full head. Tell! Oh, I insisted, holding it in the air. Tell, and you can have your head back. She grabbed at me. Okay, I warned her. I guess I have to drop it onto the roof. I turned to the house, to the top of the lawn. Then I held the hand in front of me in both hands, and I pretended I was going to pluck it on the roof. Okay. Hey, Claudette cried. Don't kick it, Steve. If I kept the head in front of me. Where did you get the mask? You know that your little party store a couple of blocks from school. I had seen the store, but I never gone in. That's where I bought it. There's a back room. It was filled with weird, ugly masks. That's where I got mine. All right, I cried. I handed Claudette's head back to her. You guys are creeps, Sabrina muttered, pulling her collar against the sink. She pushed me out of the way and wiped the grass off Claudette's forehead. I really didn't want to tell you, Claudette moaned. I really wasn't making that story up about the mask. It was so terrifying. Yeah, sure, I rolled my eyes again. Please don't go there, Claudette begged. She grabbed my tightly. Please, Steve, please don't go into that part. So I pulled my arm away and I narrowed my eyes at her and I laughed. Too bad I didn't take her seriously. Too bad I didn't listen to her. It might have saved me a night of endless horror at the end.